Today we will be discussing a mini project wherein I will be discussing how I used Python to automate my cover letters. Now recently I was thinking of applying for a job change. Many of my friends have already acquired numerous offer letters of late with lucrative salary packages. So I was also itching to try my luck out in the industry. But time and tide waits for none, and I didn't have much time left to apply for the vacancies that had come up. I was panicking and wanted to finish 100 cover letters in a flash. However, writing 100 cover letters would at least need 4 hours, and my daily schedule was already jam packed. That is when I came up with the idea of automating the creation of my cover letters, which would save me hours of manual labor. Thus, in this mini project, I will be demonstrating how I automated the task of creating my cover letters by merely feeding in the name of the organization I was applying to and the position I was applying for. Now note that there are a few prerequisites before you start the project. The first and foremost prerequisite is Python with a package manager. And the second prerequisite is you need to have a master cover letter or a template that you will be using to write the cover letter. And then you also need Microsoft Word. That's it. Having said that, without further delay, let us dive into the different steps of automating our cover letter creation. You will first need a master cover letter so that you can modify it accordingly. I am going to use a cover letter that I fetched from indeed.com. So you can see that this is the cover letter that I will be using, and the position being applied for in this cover letter is IT director. So you can go to this link and copy this cover letter and paste it in Microsoft Word and then use it to check if your script works or not. You can use any cover letter of your choice. All you have to do is organize the name and position of the organization you are applying in with respective variables that will be placed within double curly braces. So I'll give you an example to demonstrate what I mean. So here's the master cover letter. As you can see, this is the master cover letter. And all I have done is I have changed the position name that I'm applying to by this variable position underscore name within double curly braces, and I have also changed the company name to the variable company underscore name stored within double curly braces. So wherever the company name occurs, I have placed this variable in that place. I have also replaced the date with the today underscore date variable stored within double curly braces. So this is what you have to do within the master cover letter template. Also, note that this master cover letter template should be present within the same folder as your project folder. So this was step 1. Now in step 2, we need to install a certain library that will help us to complete our task. So the name of this library is docxtpl, and from this library we need to import the docx template module. So this library that goes by the name docxtpl allows you to create a Microsoft Word document from a template where placeholders in the template can be replaced with dynamic data. So in our case, we will be replacing the date, the company name, and the position with dynamic data or data that will be fed in by us. So to give you a quick overview, the docxtpl library is a powerful tool that allows you to easily generate personalized documents in Microsoft Word format. With a bit of knowledge and practice, you can use it to automate many tasks related to document generation. Since it is not a part of Python's standard library, therefore you need to install it explicitly. Open up your terminal and type in the following command. So we will be using the pip installer to install this library. So you have to type pip install docxtpl. That's it, and hit enter. Since I have already installed this library, So you can see that I have this message which says requirement already satisfied. But in your case, if you are installing this library for the first time, this will be automatically installed in your system once you type pip install docxtpl. Okay, it's time to import this library. So as you can see that I have used from docxtpl import docx template. So this docx template module will help us to create the cover letter by feeding in dynamic data into the placeholders. Further, you also need to import the date time module, because if you remember, we also had a placeholder to feed in the present date or the current date. So that is why you need the date time module as well. So our second step is done as well, wherein we installed the required library and imported the necessary libraries into our script. Now comes the main part of our project, that is the code which we will be using to feed in data from our script into the document. So this section right here represents the code that does all the magic for us. Let's try to understand this line by line. We have three variables in this section, wherein we have company underscore name, position underscore name, and today underscore date. Company underscore name and position underscore name are obtained by asking the user to input their values. That is, these are the variables which will store the company name where you are going to apply, and position name, which is the position in which you are going to apply. Today underscore date is used to store the current date with the help of the date time library. We then define a context variable, which is a dictionary containing the three variables that we just defined. The keys in this dictionary are the placeholders in the template. So as you can see, today underscore date, company underscore name, and position underscore name are the keys, and these are the exact placeholders that we had put in our master cover letter template. And the values are the actual data that will be used to fill them in those placeholders. So that means today underscore date will be the actual date or the actual current date. Company underscore name will be the company that you are applying in, and position underscore name will store the value of the position you are applying to. We then use the docx template class from the docxtpl library to open the master cover letter template, and the name of that file is master underscore cover underscore letter. And as I mentioned that this file will reside within the project folder. So this is our project folder, and as you can see that master underscore cover underscore letter resides within this folder itself. We then use the render method to fill in the placeholders in the template with the actual data from the context dictionary. Lastly, we use the save method to save the file as a Word document, and we name it like this such that it first has the words cover underscore letter followed by the company name, then an underscore, followed by the position name, and then we have the docx extension, which denotes that this file is a Word document. And that's it. We are done. So let's go ahead and execute this piece of code to find out how this works. Before that, let me open up the project folder as well so that you can visualize it. So here we have the Python script, and then we have the master cover letter template. Now we will execute our code. So there we go. It asks us to enter the name of the company. Let's say the name of the company is Google. Then it asks us to enter the name of the position. So let's say we are applying for the position of IT director. And now let's hit enter. And there we go. As you can see that this document was immediately created. Let's copy this and paste it here. Now we are going to open up this file and find out
how this worked. So there we go. As you can see, it says I'm delighted to be applying for the position of C. Here we have IT director. So this is the position that we fed in at Google. So this is the company that we were applying into. Similarly, if you have a look here, then the date was also automatically populated into this cover letter. Since I'm making this video on the 16th of Jan 2023, so it appears in months, date, and year format. Similarly, you'll find that not only has Google been put into this placeholder, but it has also been placed in other places as well. So there we go. Here we have Google again. So this was another placeholder which was fetching the value from company underscore name. So that's how this works. Now you can go ahead and run this script n number of times and feed in just the company name and the position you are applying for, and the cover letter will be created for you automatically by this script. With that, we come to the end of this tutorial, and I hope that this mini Python project helped you. If you have any doubts, please mention them in the comments below, and I'll try my best to answer all your queries. Thank you.